Okay, so this video is a testimonial and a journey that NJ will share his experience. And then before that, I'm going to show the others what his before and after looked like. That's what he was. He had one procedure done in the past at the clinic, and that's the result there, the poor density. And then this is now with excellent density, but a very natural hairline. Right hand side, right hand side. Left hand side, you can see we drop the hairline close to the corner and make it very proportional. And you can see how natural the hairline is. Top view, and top view with excellent density. Okay, so now I'm gonna turn the stage to NJ. So why don't you start from the beginning about hair loss and your surgery and then your past surgery, and then and how this surgery different, and we'll go from there. Why don't you start from the beginning?
Okay, so my hair loss journey actually started many years ago, back when I was in high school. And from the time I graduated high school to about the end of college, I've been very stressed out from working multiple jobs and going through a lot of family loss. So I lost a lot of hair really fast. And during that time, I noticed it affected my confidence when I went out to social events, as well as when I was going out to work. So I started seeking out hair surgeons, and originally I came out with two options. One was actually you, and then I had another hair surgeon that I looked up. The other hair surgeon was actually closer to where I lived, and she had like a little discount promotion going. And when I went to go do my consultations with her and did my consultations with you at the time, the only reason I went with her was because that was all I could afford at the time, and it was closer to me. It was more convenient for my work, my scheduling. So I was able to work with her on getting my surgery in a little sooner. My only gripe is that when I was doing the consultation with the hairline, she kind of told me that she couldn't do the temples because it was not something that would make my look natural for my given age. And I was really hesitant about it at first, but just because due to like the timing, and I was very pressured to just get my hair done, I went with her anyways. And turned out, after getting that surgery done, the density wasn't as good as I hoped for. And when I went back in, she only offered to do another surgery, and she still told me that the temples she could not work on. It was just not something that would make me look good. So I did not go back to her. Instead, I came over here. I did some more research before coming back here. I looked more into your previous patients, your background, and I could appreciate that you were doing the artistry side. You took your patients very seriously, and when you consulted them, when I sat here, I felt very much that you were listening to me, and you paid attention to my concerns. And I took that to heart because the temples, that was the first thing that I was worried about. And you helped to draw it out for me on my head, and you even gave me multiple options, which the other surgeons were not doing for me. And just the fact that you gave me those options at first, I was like, okay, this has to be the person I go with. If I'm doing a second surgery, I wanted it to be you because you seemed very sincere about all your patients. You allowed us to decide for ourselves what the hairline would be. And so, yeah, I came over here, I planned out my surgery with you. Actually, they planned out my surgery literally that same week. It was really quick. I was not even thinking it was going to be that same week that I came in for my consultation, but I got lucky. And as soon as I got it, I booked it, made sure everything was done beforehand. I was very excited to get started with you. That day I came in, everyone was very nice. They helped me through the process. You also double checked with me to make sure the hairline was what I wanted, and that made me feel more confident about this procedure. During the procedure, all your staff were very nice, helpful, making sure I had what I needed. I felt comfortable. Even
Good.
when I had to go step out for the restroom, I was like, I need to go to the restroom, please let me go. And they were like, oh, no problem, like, take care of it. They allowed me to go when I needed to. Everyone was just so friendly over here. Yeah, compared to the other place, I was just quite astonished that your staff members, as well as yourself, you guys took care of me like, a very, very nice way. So I appreciate everyone that was here that did it for me. After the procedure, I was like so excited because I went home and I just couldn't wait for all the hair to grow in.
Sure.
Obviously during the healing process, there was a bit of shedding. It's natural for the hairs to fall out. There's shedding. I was actually having what is that called? Like when the hair starts to fall out in other places, like spots. I had a lot of spotted
Shock loss.
A lot of shock loss. Yeah.
Okay.
So
It's common though.
it was I was doing some research. I was scared at first. There was a lot of shock loss, but then my hair started to grow in again within the next 4 to 5 months. So that made me feel a lot better, seeing that the hair patches, the shock loss, those areas, they started to see a little bit of fuzz growing back in. And yeah, I was very happy to see that the density of my hair on top as well was probably a lot better than when I had the first time.
More density.
Way more density, and then the temples, I was so happy about that because, again, that was one of my main concerns.
Sure.
I really wanted those temples to be filled in, and they were just receding like crazy. And thanks to you, you helped me to fill in the temples, get the density back on top, and the confidence I have like a year later now, it's crazy. I can go out to social events. I can go out to just see my friends like normal, and they're like, oh my god, Nick, your hair is like so different. I went to another event last month, and during that event, everyone at the party was like, oh my god, is that guy BTS? There's no way that guy's BTS. I'm like, you guys got the wrong person. But that made me very happy when I could hear things like that again. I'm more confident now to stand out, walk around, and for sure, it's just a life-changing experience for me. Yeah, so thank you so much. I appreciate you for taking care of me and your staff members, and just really listening to my concerns. And I hope everyone else that comes here after me will also feel the same way.
Yeah. Again, hair transplant is as I mentioned, it's not just about density. It's about art, and you want to have the most natural hairline. And if the most create natural hairline, the surgeon, like for me, I came from an art background, so but it had to be proportional. So if we drop the hairline and we don't bring in your temple, you're gonna have a wide forehead, and you're not gonna be 100% happy, because even a lower hairline, wide forehead still doesn't look perfect. So I totally understand your concern that time, and I totally agree actually to really close the corner for you. And by closing the corner and make it very proportional vertically and horizontally. And that's where we are now. The handsome face come out, and the forehead is very proportional and very natural. And so this is the journey experience. Hopefully the audience get a glimpse of what NJ experience like. Again, not every surgeon are perfect, not everyone bad 100%. But the most important thing is with hair transplant, you want to be able to listen to the patient, carefully, and then address their need and trying to cater around what they really want. But unless they really completely way off, then of course you guide them in the right direction. But again, we wanted to address all the patient's need and help them as much as we can. We want to give them the most natural look and the most best density. So this is the result for 1 year follow-up. Thank you.